negotiable. We need to put there in front of everything we do. Here in Argentina, we have very complex things. We have a refine plant. We need to work with the reposition, and we have put many risks. And we have the fuel stations directly, for example. This way, we are very exposed, and this is one issue of health, and the environment won't allow us to deliver our expectancies in 2030, and it will allow us to make our dreams come true and start working the market. This is good. We live this day with lots of enthusiasm, and for us, it's one
Para
more
quem não
day.
sabe aí, né, na Argentina
So,
teve
if you don't know, in Argentina, we had in this last year, right, Andres?
Argentina
A
de
very nice work in
renovação
Argentina
da refinaria. Foi
and
incrível o
turnaround
trabalho
of
da Argentina
refinery.
feito, mano.
It was
Conhecer aí a
impressive in this one year. I would like to
porque eu sei que não foi uma coisa simples,
acknowledge your
não
team.
acontece uma vez
I
a
know
cada
it wasn't simple. It happen. It happens
foi
once in every
desafiador,
15, 20 years. And it was a very challenging time.
E
You have
aí,
done a very nice
infelizmente
work.
já eu ia falar do Paraguai, mas hoje é
I would like to also
é
talk about
feriado no Paraguai,
Paraguay,
né?
but
Day of
today is a
Independence no
holiday in
Paraguai
Paraguay. It's the day of the
e nós decidimos
independence in
começar
Paraguay,
aí
so
o
they are
safety dia
celebrating
todo
the
para
safety day
participar ontem,
tomorrow. So
mas ele
because
leva
of
uma
that, Ian
mensagem
could
aqui
not
para
be
todos
here
nós. Eu queria
online,
agradecer
but
essa
he
mensagem
recorded a
dele.
message for all of us, and I would like you to show this. Can you please put in his video? Hello, how are you? My name is Ian Dobenain, and I'm responsible for the operations here in Paraguay. Today's holiday here, so we will celebrate our safety day only tomorrow. But I wanted to record this video to be able to participate with you in Brazil and Argentina in this special day. When we talk about 2030, nothing connects more with this future than safety. As we always say, safety is our license to operate. And with and as the future we do now with the actions now, and since we have arrived in Paraguay 17 months ago, our priority has always been SSMA. We changed our trucks. We have the most modern trucks in Brazil and Argentina. Also some transporters. We invest in adequating the deposits. We created a control tower that monitors 24 hours our trucks, as you have in Brazil and also in Argentina. We train people for thousands of hours with only one objective, which is transforming the culture of safety here at Raiz in Paraguay. I am sure that in 2030 we will have an operation here, which is much more safety and sustainable. Thank you so much, and that you have an incredible safety day. Thank you very
Obrigado aí
much.
pelas palavras. O Paraguai era
Thank you for your
um
words. In
desafio no Paraguai.
Paraguay is a very
A
big
gente
challenge. If you don't know,
operação bem
in Paraguay
complexa,
we
né?
started working there with a very complex
Queria
operation,
retribuir aí o time do
and
Tamazo
I
pelo
think we
bem feito,
have
né?
lots of to contribute,
E
especially
no
Tamazo
Paraguai.
team in
Então caminhamos
Argentina
para
with supply
cima, né?
chain.
Imagina a
So we are
movimentação que a gente precisa ter
walking a little
muita atenção
slow, but we have
para segurar,
an
né?
operation to take care a
Bom,
lot
gente, vamos lá.
in Paraguay.
Continuar.
So
E
let's
aí
keep going.
eu
Let's
queria o que vai
talk.
garantir a
And I
nossas
would like
pessoas
to
saudáveis, processos bem
what will
implementados para
assure
apresentar esse momento
health
aqui.
to our people. And I
É a
would like to
Jade
enjoy this time
presente, uma
here
novidade
to
feita
tell
especialmente para essa
Jade to
edição
present the
aqui no
news
Brasil.
made
Algo
specifically
diferente
for
que a
this
gente trazou
edition,
aqui,
for this
um
day.
desafio
That's something
cultural, né?
different
Um
we didn't
desafio
hear.
de
That was a
música. Esse ano a
cultural
gente quis fazer algo
challenge
diferente,
full of
chamar,
music. This
convidar as
year we wanted
pessoas,
to do
né,
something
Jade,
different. We wanted to
para participar
invite
e
people
o retorno
to
foi incrível.
participate on this, and
Agora, eu vou estar
the
com o
return was
iPad daqui a
incredible.
pouco
I'll
e
have
as
my
pessoas vão
iPad
colocar
here later on,
depois
and if you
no
can
YouTube, vão
comment
colocar
on
nos
the
comentários
workplace or
aqui, já tem ao
YouTube,
vivo, então
we'll have the
aproveita
comments.
aí para
You will
continuar
see my screen
com
alive. But I would
essa
like
novidade que
Jadi
a
to tell a
gente
little bit
teve
about
da
this
segurança
news
cibernética. Fala aí.
we worked for the safety day. It was a cultural challenge here that people launched. Very nice. If you followed the workplace in the last weeks, you saw that we challenged all our team to have lots of creativity, to sing and creating musics and parodies, to talk about the strategic themes of SSMA that anchors our 2030. So which are them? The service permission, process to safety, Sigo Mais, and Sigo Bem. And the result of this was incredible. Philip Hosey, I don't know if Philippe and Hosey, if they want to comment, we received more than 86 musics. If we extended this for one more week, it would explode. We asked them to record a video with these themes, right? Exactly. And
Exato,
within these
criatividade, fizeram
themes, they
paródias
used their
para que,
creativity. They made
para que a gente
parodies
pudesse
for
aprender com, esses,
us to
com esses
learn
temas. E não
with
só de
these
segurança, eu
themes
aprendi muito,
a
muitas
lot about
coisas
safety. I've
interessantes com a
learned
criatividade
many interesting
de um
things
jeito
with their
muito divertido,
creativity
muito
in a
bacana.
very
A gente
funny
recebeu
way. So
muitas
it was
músicas,
very
eles
nice. We
foram
received
ótimas.
lots of
E a gente está
musics.
numa
The
missão
musics were
difícil aqui, porque hoje
amazing. And now we
o
have a
jogo
difficult
aqui
situation
nesse
here
dia da gente
during
escolher
this day
três
of choosing
finalistas
three of
e o
them,
pessoal que
three
entra aqui pode mudar um
finalists.
pouquinho a
But
regra, então
people
a
who
gente vai
committed
trazer
with us, they
quatro
will change a
músicas,
little
então
bit the
todos
rules. So probably we
vão
will
ser as
bring
músicas que a gente
four
tocar.
very
O
nice
pessoal que
music,
quiser aqui
which
tem um
ones we
QR
will.
Code aqui em cima
And
da
if
tela
you
para ir votando,
want,
inclusive.
there's a QR code here
Então vai
for you to
ser
vote as
um
well.
concurso aqui super
And this
divertido
is going
para
to be a
aprender
very
mais
nice
aí com
um,
os pilares de SSMA.
test for you to for us to learn with the SSMA pillars.
Foi realmente
Of course,
incrível.
this cultural challenge
Para
was
terem uma ideia,
incredible.
tivemos
For you to have an idea,
26
we had
mil visualizações,
26,000 views.
vídeos enviados,
Videos that were sent,
60 comentários e mais de
almost
3 mil
800
impressões
comments and
nas
more than
publicações.
three
Na realidade,
um, thousand
não estava
reactions.
acreditando que
In
podíamos
fact, I
ter visto
wasn't
que
really
isso
believing
poderia dar
at the
certo.
beginning that this
Mas
would
fiquei
be
muito
nice.
surpreendido e
It
adorei ver
surprised
as
me. I
músicas
loved
que
seeing
foram colocando
the
no sistema.
A gente vai tocar alguma das
the
aí pra
musics
saber
that they
qual
put
que é.
in the
Elas vão
system.
cantar.
Are we going to play some of them
Pode ser?
for people to
E
see?
ó, pra falar a verdade, eu
Yes, of
também fiquei
course.
na dúvida se o pessoal ia
And to be
participar,
honest,
porque
I was
o pessoal
in
mandou
doubt
bem.
if people would
Foram
participate or
vários
not, and they really
participantes
did.
e fiquei
We received
surpresa com a
many
quantidade
musics, many
de
songs, and
talentos que a
I
gente
was
tem
surprised
lá.
with the quantity of
Excelente.
E
talents we
fiquei,
have
cada música
of the
uma mais divertida
artists.
que a outra,
Each
viu?
music one more funny than the
Hoje de
other.
manhã, as quatro finalistas
Today
foram
in the
escolhidas,
morning, the
né?
four finalists
Então,
were
gente, quem
chosen.
não votou ainda, a
So
gente vai
now, if
escolher
you haven't
agora aqui
voted, we will
a
choose
grande campeã
now
do
the
concurso. Então, quem não
great
votou ainda,
champion
anota
of the
aí
this
no QR
competition.
Code,
If you haven't
né?
voted yet,
No QR
please
Code
vote on
aqui
the
pra gente
QR code
votar,
here
né? E só
for you
lembrando
to
aqui dos
vote.
prêmios, tá? Que
And
são bem
just as a
bacanas. Em
reminder of the
primeiro lugar,
prizes,
leva um
first
vale
place,
de
you
R$ 1.000 para
have
cada
a
participante.
ticket of
Em segundo,
1,000 for
terceiro e
each
quarto leva
participant. And second,
R$ 500.
third, and fourth will
E
take
aí, não
500
esquece,
reais.
gente, do link da
So
votação
don't
aqui,
forget
tá?
of the link for
E aí,
voting
vamos
here.
assistir os vídeos? Para quem tem
Here, so
dúvida, que
let's
não
watch
viu
the videos. If
ainda,
you
vamos
have
assistir os
any
vídeos e
question,
aí
if you
vamos
haven't
começar
seen,
pelo
let's see the
primeiro.
videos and then we will
Que
start by the
assim,
first
ficou,
video,
até comentei com a turma aqui,
which
ficou na minha
I
cabeça
was
esse
talking to people
refrão
here.
a
It
semana
was
inteira,
stuck in
né?
my
Vamos lá,
mind the
escutar o
whole
Márcio
weekend.
Ferreira,
So
vai
let's go
continuar
with
aqui com a
Marcio
gente.
Ferreira
Inclusive, o Márcio
from
foi o primeiro que
Continental,
postou o vídeo,
who,
tá, no
including
Facebook.
he was the first one who
Vamos ver o vídeo
posted
do
the video
Márcio
on
aqui?
Workplace. Let's take a look at Marcio's video.
A segurança, segurança do processo, excesso de confiança, procure evitar o excesso. A nossa segurança é o maior compromisso. Abrir as permissões para executar o serviço. Eu não consigo mais, eu não consigo bem. Na casa do ser mais, é seguro também. Sistema integrado de gestão operacional. Eu vou conseguir mais, eu vou conseguir bem. Na casa do ser mais, é seguro também. Sistema integrado de gestão operacional. É a segurança.
Very good,
A
amazing.
galera tá se levantando e
People
dançando
here
aqui.
were almost
Muito,
standing up and
muito demais, né?
dancing
Olha,
here.
gostei aí, muito
And
bom.
he included the Sir Mais.
Cola, né?
And the funny thing is, that gets stuck in our mind, right? You sig
Tá,
mais
assim,
and dança bem.
fantástico
So
essa
we
criação. A gente
were,
já tá com
this
um
creation
ritmo
was
aqui
fantastic.
de
Everybody is in the
segurança.
rhythm of
Lembrem aí do QR Code para
safety. So
votar. A
remember
votação
the
tá
QR code for
aberta,
you
o
to
pessoal pode
vote. The
escolher nesse
votation
link, mas
is
vamos
open
aqui
for
com a
you to choose
criatividade
your
melhor ainda.
favorite
Agora
song
o
with the
pessoal
best
do nosso
creativity in your
grupo aqui, da
opinion.
nossa mesa, vai falar
During
como
our
foram as
call here in
músicas
our
que você
table, we were
votou
going to
aqui,
talk
tá?
about
Vamos
other
seguir aqui
musics for
agora
you
para o
to vote as
nosso,
well.
para a próxima
Let's
etapa
keep
aqui,
going here
Philip.
with our next
Primeiro eu
step.
fiquei sabendo que várias
Philip, first
pessoas
of all, I
viraram
knew
repórteres
that
um
many
dia, né?
people
Então fico
became
feliz que
reporters
você
for one
participe como
day.
repórter também.
It's
E vão
a
trazer muita
dream of mine.
informação
I've always
bacana
wanted to be
aqui
a reporter.
para nossa
And
live.
they will bring many
Essa é
nice
mais uma
information
unidade
for
de
our life.
segurança.
This is
É isso mesmo?
another
Conta
new
pra
of
gente
the
aí, Felipe.
safety day. Is that correct? Philip, tell us a
Então,
little bit
na live
about it.
veremos a entrevista no
During
campo.
the live,
Temos
we
para
will see
pessoas
our interviews
uma
on
pequena
field. We
surpresa,
have
porque
for
para
people a little
os
surprise for the
jornalistas são
audience because our
especiais.
journalists here
Mas eu
are
vou falar o seguinte:
special. I won't talk
esses
about
vídeos
it
são
so
bem
much.
bacanas.
These videos are so cool in the meaning that we will listen what the employees on the field think about the tools, the strategic tool we have in the plan. First of one will be about the ser mice, sorry, about the seagull mice. It's seagull mice is an evolution that will support us in all the growth of Raizen. Sigma is a set of fundamental requests that should be implemented in all the company. So let's take a look at a video now. Hello everyone, my name is Leandro. I'm responsible for the operations here at Raizen. I'm here at São José dos Campos Bay, São Paulo, to present you João, our maintenance leader here in the bases, and we will talk a little bit about safety. In this all this journey, what was the most important for you to reach where you reached? Without any doubt, the care with safety, with my safety, of the team safety. How do you take this to your life outside Raizen, for your personal life and family? I'm a motorcycle driver, and we know how difficult it is to drive a motorcycle and how dangerous it is. So just because of we learned all this culture inside Raizen, of course we take this to this hobby. You ride in all Brazil with your motorcycle. Show me about some pictures of these adventures. First picture here is of my son, my pride, Eduardo. This picture is one of the pictures that we gave even in a interview, which is the pretty much the head global of Vale do Paraíba. We were fighting to implement this law, this municipal law, even here in São José or Jacareí, to avoid forbidden the use and fabrication of these lines that cut. How do you see this implementation of Sigmais and how does it impact in our operations? Sigmais is what to do are the the lines of the paramount of the as it was an umbrella, and how to do is the sigle are the practices that we will use in our daily life, which were the focuses of this year for this year in what to teach to teaching is assuring the training of these people, assuring that an operator can come and do his operation and reinforcing this without doing bad things and everything that we can. I told you, right? Yes, our first journalist is very good, huh? I've seen that Andrew likes talking a lot. I liked that. It was very cool. This made me very nice. I like that because João talks with this heart. You see how the subject is important to him. I liked his expression using the umbrella because Sigmas is like an umbrella. It's a set of requests to assure the execution of operations consistently safe. Thank you so much for this, João. That was very nice. So, Tomazinho, are you all right? Can you hear me well? He's in another time. I don't know if he's paying attention. Pay attention, Tomas. I can hear you well. I would like to share here, Tomas. I would like to listen to the histories of operation. Let's see what operations have done today. Many people put their bids here on the workplace. So I have the workplace. I don't know if you can see here. I have a tablet here. I'm looking at the workplace. I would like to connect you for you to see what I am seeing here. I can see people there from the Leme unit also posting lots of things, and people from Viracopos, from Avir in Viracopos, you can see here on the screen. Who else? Where's this team from? This is lubricants, the factory of lubricants. In agriculture businesses, also lubricants. They're in Ilha do Governador. It's full of people, very nice. Everybody watching us. And here from Araçatuba, let me send you a heart for you. William posted in Pau de Araçatuba. Marina Moreno, also lubricants. Lubricants is dominating here. Let me go a little faster. The SM Tech team as well. Look at Thais here with Nicolas and Walter Favoreto talking about the day of safety. Everybody with the uniforms, people taking pictures, and also in lubricants. Lubricants is the top here. So look here at the Heisen Foundation to see how it's reaching to everybody. And also we have on YouTube. Let me change the screen to YouTube for you to see people who cannot connect on Workplace. There are lots of comments here with people from YouTube talking about the Unipetro, Brasmax here present, contacts in electricity, the people from Michele Transportation. Musa, can I reinforce the point about the video, please? We are evolving this year with the Sigma with this management of hiring. Why is this important? For you to have an idea, our operations of only downstream, we do more than 1,000 intervention per year in our bases with third-party companies. I need these companies to have the same level of knowledge and training in safety. And the example I always use are our transporters. Many of them are connected with us. When I enter in a transport sector, they have the same level, the same concern with safety, respect. Each company that comes here to do an intervention in one of our bases, I need them to have the same culture. We have done a workshop this year, a seminary where I participated with the CEO, with the higher constructors in Brazil. So for us to permeate in our culture in these third parties, third companies, and we were working also with Shell, and they have lots of culture. They are centenary in this. So we are bringing to Brazil the way they they put the how critical are the constructions in our plants. I will have a great intervention in one base and have a high score, and I can only have this or that in this day. To assure that the focus that will be given to safety and conducting the construction in a safe way. This was a very big challenge. Obviously, we are working with danger parts, and this intervention should be done safety and with the right culture. Very nice, Tomaso. I think what you were sharing, if you don't know, Raizen this year, last year it had been the biggest year of investment in the Raizen history, and this year we have increased much more. We have 5 construction places at the same time. We are investing a lot. So there are many constructions happening at Raizen this year. So what I my clue for you is exchange your ideas in the different areas, supply chain of Tomas with the area of Andres in Argentina, Francis and Philip, coordinating everything because there are lots of things happening at Raizen this year, according to constructions, things that are not common. If we were a consultancy today, we would be, sorry, a constructor, we would be the among the 4 biggest one because we have many things happening at Raizen Parks this year. It's very nice. Going on, I think I have already talked a lot about workplace, and let's talk about the next music, Rosa. Tell us a little bit about the next music. What is this music is gonna tell us for people to be able to vote? Just reinforcing for you to vote. Here in the QR code, the best music, you can vote the music that you identify the most with. I trained here, Musa. You talked about that the people of lubricant are dominating the workplace, right? And there is also music from this team from Ilha do Govor. So let's also call the music of Anderson dos Santos, Carlos Oliveira, Felipe Neves, Felipe Souza, Gil Vinicius, and Paulo Mauricio. Let's see this very nice pagode of people playing.
Meu trabalho começa assim, só é permitido se o local não estiver ruim. Fazer checklist, minha obrigação. Análise dos riscos, com muita atenção. É segurança em nossa operação. Sigo bem você. Como é que está? Prevenção é viver e se assegurar. E numa só voz, vamos
That was cool.
Ó, acho que
What did you think
nesse
about it?
carnaval aí a gente
I
vai estar
think
lá
the
com o
next
tema de
carnival we
condução, né,
will
viu? O
be
pessoal vai
there with
animar
the
aí, essa
College
segurança.
Samba theme. People were very
Muito
excited. They have
bacana.
T-shirts. They have uniform. They produced a light. Very nice.
Vamos lá, gente. Pra próxima agora. E aí, Rosa?
Well, for
Vamos
the next
agora
one,
aí.
Jose,
Vai pro Tamazo
what
ou pra
now?
mim?
Vamos estar mais agora.
That do we go to Tommaso or for you?
Seguindo
With
script.
Tommaso now. People are good in safety, in music, and now we have to vote. Let's say you said let's vote. We will have some rewards, and I will present for you another journalist for one day in our operations. We are here for one more day of safety, one event to celebrate life. A very important moment for all of us at Raizen. I would like to approach a little bit with you, together with my colleague here. Juvantz is a professional driver who has been here with us at Raizen for 7 years through the contact transporter. I know you have an incredible story, but before you telling about your history, I would like to say that the Sigubin campaign is a consequence of some accidental events that happen in our operations that showed us that we also needed to concern with the health of our collaborators, not only with the safety issues. And it looks like you have a very nice history about it, a story about it. Can you please share with us? There was an episode of almost bad part. I felt a very big discomfort in my chest, and I was going to the power plant of Mohagoud. And as I arrived there, the pain increased. It was when I raised my hands and I asked for help, and people there in the plant helped me a lot. They took me to the hospital, and they attended me pretty well. And that's where I found out I have an artery that was 93% blocked, and I was many days in the hospital, one for surgery and two for observation. And then I came home and praise of the Lord, it was because of the Sigobane. This testimony, it was very nice. So I would like to ask you about your experience in the fact that you were there in the daily life, taking the making the decision of doing the correct thing. I believe that the most important when is the person not to be a hero, to be humble of asking for help. Now in May we are in the Yellow May, which is a conscientization campaign to talk about safety in the traffic. We have a conversation with our family, and we also need to help to care to our family. You told me that you have three kids. What are their ages? The oldest is 25. Then we have a 19 years old and a 7 years old. Do you think, as now a final message, give us a final message? I would like to tell you to siga bem, go to our roads very safety, go very safety. But I need help. Thank you so much for everything. Sigo bem is linked to health, with well-being. Don't think it's bad for a driver, for an employee to stop during a trip, during a work and help for and ask for help is not easy. They need to be brave to do that. However, this courage can save lives. Again, thank you for this. Yes, when you look at this, when you take this, Tomaso, the attitudes of vengeance, of asking for help, which is sometimes the most difficult. It's not so easy, right, Tomas? You see people to stop. This saved his life and can save other people's lives, right? Philip would talk about it a lot. So it's nice sharing this example with us. And these are qualified professionals, Muslim, that does this with a passion. And I say that they are really heroes for driving in these roads of Brazil, transporting dangerous products here and there. They need to have this moment of stopping and asking for help because of his for his safety, for the safety of people surrounding him. We need to take care of ourselves. This is linked to us. We need to take care of our health, our family's health, what we can do here. So I think SIGA being here is much more wide than only in the operations. And this is regarding our life, how it is more difficult, more busy, and we have many people surrounding us that love us, that depend on us. I think this is a very human message of taking care of ourselves and taking care of our life in a better way. I think
Engajando
that's it.
bem, né? Eu sigo bem
I think for
perto
Ilha B
do próprio
also
exemplo aí. Tô falando aqui em
does
primeira palavra.
does it also work for Vila B, Francis? Of course, Siga Bem is for everyone. This need to be there in our culture, and this overcomes, this migrates to the daily life of all the team who works on our operation. More than 40,000 employees we have, and the thousands of partners we have hired. And here it shows how important it is our work, and how important is the message that we transmit to our team in the society.
Francisco,
And Musa, I would like to enjoy that you called me, and I will ask you for us to pass here the the message of André Luiz that we'll talk about the game of Sintra
meu
pela
nome é André
Vida.
e tenho um recado importante para
Hello,
todos
guys. My name is André, and I have a very
os
important
jogadores.
message to give you.
Sim,
Have
não,
you
não participaram
participated in
ainda,
the game of
podem participar
Yes for
através do
Life?
jogo.
Yes. If you
Traz
haven't,
reflexões
you still have
positivas
time.
sobre segurança
This
no dia a
game
dia
brings
e
nice reflections of safety in our
qualquer
daily life, and you
localidade,
can
casa,
participate from
aeroporto,
wherever you are,
bioparque
bases,
ou hospital
airports,
também.
plants,
Bom, o recado é
bioparks,
dado
and
e eu vou
offices
ficando
as
por
well.
aqui,
Well,
porque o
message
campeonato
given, and I will
não
stay
pode
here
parar.
because the
E eu
game for life cannot stop,
vou ganhando todas por aqui.
and
Pessoal,
I will win all of them here.
segurança.
People, for
Começando
the
por
future, we
você,
want
treinador,
safety.
seus amigos
Invite
e
your
equipe de trabalho.
manager, your coordinator, your friends, and participate on the
Temos,
game.
né? Eu vi no nosso
Tem
escritório,
um jogo.
todas as unidades estão com os jogos aí
There
para
is this
Sim,
game.
a gente
All
está
our
usando o
units
jogo
have
pela
this
vida e
game,
levar
right?
essas mensagens
Yes,
são muito
people are there
importantes,
playing
né?
the game of
São
life. I think
messagens,
these
principalmente
messages are
essa,
important.
né,
Safety and health,
do bem-estar,
especially
acho que a gente
this
dá,
one of
né, para
well-being,
saúde, para a família, é a
looking
primeira coisa, para depois a
to
gente
the health,
pensar
to
na
family, first
segurança
thing, and then
muito
after
rápido.
we think
Mas
about the
continuando aqui o
safety
nosso
as a whole.
percurso, vamos agora para a
But
terceira
keeping
dança
here for
desse
our
D3,
competition,
que foi
let's
feita
go
aqui
for the
pelo
music
Nelson
3.
Lorenzini,
That was
da
done for
transportadora
Nelson
Veronese.
Lorenzini from
Olha
Veronese
aí a música,
Transporter.
gente, solta a música.
Let's see the music
Sou
3.
um bafômetro sem reclamar. Vou animado ao caminhão. Antecipo o perigo e sigo sem colisão. MT eu conheço bem. DSS eu quero participar. Sigo bem, eu sigo seguro. Eu sigo mais sem me enrolar. Bem descansado, sou imbatível, mão no volante, sem celular. Aperto o cinto e vou tranquilo, sem me preocupar. Antes das curvas, sou previsível, vou dirigindo sem distração. Velocidade compatível, eu sigo zero violação. MTR eu conheço bem, e da remédio eu não abro mão. Sigo bem, eu sigo seguro, e no rodeio sou campeão.
Muito legal.
Muito bom, criatividade
Very
máxima nessa
nice.
terceira.
People are very creative.
O
This is
ritmo está
amazing.
acirrado, né? Nesse
This
terceiro game a gente está
competition here
vendo
is very
um clássico de
difficult. We can
competição.
see that it's
Eu
not
vou
the
também.
this
Vários
competition,
players, tem o
so
link do
keep
lado.
voting
Por
here.
aqui, ó,
Link
todas as produções estão muito
here.
bacanas,
All
muito
the
legal.
productions are
Mas
very
agora tá na hora
nice,
do público escolher a sua
awesome. Now
favorita. Então vamos
it's time for
votar,
you to
escolhe
choose
um
your
que você
favorite.
gostaria que
So
levasse o
vote,
prêmio para
choose
casa.
the one you would like to
Mas
take the
bacana, muito
prize
bacana
home.
as mensagens que a
And the
gente está
nicest
sabendo.
are the
A
messages
música
that
e
they are
toda a criatividade
bringing
para
in the
essas
music and
Um
using the
case ainda,
creativity
Francis.
for
Vamos votar
that.
para mais um case
So there's
agora.
a case now. Let's vote
Case
for one more
aí de
case.
segurança de processo. Eu queria que o
The
Francisco
case is the
falasse aí o que tem mais.
processes safety. Can you please call us this? What you have to show? Very nice. What do we want to share here talking about process safety? Our special reporter, José Lucas, talking to Gabriel straight from our park of Lagoa da Prata. Let's go. Hello, guys. My name is José Lucas, and today we're going to talk to Gabriel about a very serious subject, which is process safety. Gabriel, tell us a little bit about how this has influenced your environment work in your sector, which is the distillery. The safety of process has influenced in a very positive way in the operations, and we have the classical example, which is a safety test of the distillation columns, and we didn't have a way of assuring this pressure to cease some in some time. So a simple valve could avoid a big harm, and this just happened because people communicated. This contributes to the condition we have today. We have been more than 2 years without an accident, so this is important for that. Gabriel, safety of process is related to a good communication. The failures, the minimum details. Tell us about how the safety of processes has grown in Raizing. Nowadays, we see a big investment. The company has invested even more for that with new professionals that are coming to support us not to have these kinds of risk. So, personal training of leadership, training of team. This has helped a lot in this risk control, and the company has evolved in this sense. Gabriel, having a team like that gives us more safety to work and reflects in our personal life, right? Tell us a little bit about your routine, about your family. Yes, we have the opportunities inside the company of learning about these issues of safety. This is something that I take to me, to my family, the cares, everything we learn here, we apply at home, the cares of the daily life, the ways we have to do some activities or things. We have lots to thank, opportunities that we have to be here and learning. Gabriel, at the end, safety is about people here at home in the world. What do you want for the future? For the future, what we want is safety. It's a very nice word. He said very well. Rafael and Leandro, they are almost professional journalists, right? In fact, for José Lucas and Gabriel, maybe it could be the first time I could learn one new thing about process safety during this video. The history of the valve of safety, the safety valve. This is a very nice example that not everything is only about big investments or plans. We have very simple things that we could do very fast to reduce risks. And thank you so much, guys, for teaching us that. Very nice. And then, Rosa, Musa, I think that we have evolved a lot in this issue of safety, especially in the last 7 years. I see that evolution have been fantastic, especially with the risk analysis and the lessons learned that has contributed a lot for this process of evolution. And all of these depend a lot on the communication, as Gabriel and Lucas have said. And it's extremely important that the communication arrive to all the base for everybody to know the safety of processes and take care of the means you have to avoid and to eliminate these risks. I believe that's how we're going to make our plan of safety. Let me comment something. We have lots of kaizen because what Philip said that with very little investment we can improve. So use a lot the ser mais. If you are listening to us to bring the cases of safety, sometimes it doesn't depend on big investment. If you are there daily life, you can see that you have to be open to talk to the leader and talk about it. And then Jadi, this is a very important point because when we talk about Kaizen, Sermais, using it as a basis, I think it helps in the this
Atenção ao
issue of
processo, como você viu no
process.
vídeo, é o
I
que vai
think
fazer
having
a
giving an
gente
attention to the process as we
atingir a
saw that
produtividade e
in the video,
produtividade
that's
muito
how we're going to
rápido.
help us to
E aí você
reach
consegue
the
replicar isso, né?
activity
Então,
more
você
safe and you can
sobre usar o
replicate
ser mais
that.
como base
So I think of
energética
the
ajuda
safety of
muito a
using the
chegar
the
nesses
sermice with
níveis
the
de
base on the
operação e
line
não ter
helps us to
acidentes,
get to this
não ter
level of
questões,
operations and
porque
not
aí você
having
vai operar
accidents and
sem
having the
acidente e vai
excellence
nos
which
levar
brought
muito
us
tempo,
here and will
você super
make us to be
bacana.
without any accident and will
Chegamos
take us
agora
to
aqui na
2030.
nossa última
Now we got
finalista,
here
na nossa
to the
quarta
last
música da nossa
finalist,
proposta
the fourth
cultural aqui no
music
Dance
of
de
our
Graça.
competition,
E para
cultural
fechar, a gente vai ouvir a
competition.
música criada
And
pela
to
Laine
wrap
Muriel
up,
da
we
Silva
will
Paixão,
see the music
Antônio dos
created by
Santos
Laine Muriel da
Cavalcante,
Silva Paixão,
Lorena
Antônio dos
Camargo
Santos
Cavalcante,
Cavalcante,
Ingrid
Lorena
Fernandes,
Camargo
Rodrigues
Cavalcante,
Moraes,
Ingrid
da base
Fernanda,
de Cuiabá.
Rodrigues Moraes.
Solta o som aí,
They are
pessoal.
based in Cuiabá. Please put the music on.
Eu já fico esperto.
E vou falando, meu amigo, para agora, isso não tá certo.
Antes mesmo de qualquer ação, realize a S. Vamos seguir o protocolo à risca, que acidente é zero.
É no trabalho, em casa, no trânsito, tem risco por todo lugar. Mas sigo bem no propósito, não quero e nem posso dar sobravosa. Agora que já sabe, conhece o nosso lema. Se não for seguro, não faça. Faça tudo valer a pena. Faça o duplo cheque. Realize a voz ativa. Passo firme e olho vivo. Prevenção em tudo na vida. Eu quero segurança para a vida inteira. Eu quero segurança para a vida inteira. Ai, 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 ai.
Gente, vamos agradecer essa turma aí, né? Todo mundo
Guys, I would
participou,
like to
incentivou,
thank everybody
o
who
nosso dia da segurança,
participated
né?
and sent
Não se
to us and
esqueçam de
made
votar.
more funny
Não se
this day
esqueçam
of
de
safety. And don't
voto.
forget to
Não
vote.
se
Where's
esqueça
the
de
QR
votar
code?
aqui
Do
pelo
not
QR Code.
forget
A
to
gente acabou
vote
de ver
here
aí
through
as
the QR
4
code.
músicas, né?
We have just seen the
E
four
aí fica
music,
a critério de
and
vocês para
then
escolher a que a gente mais
you have to vote and choose the one you
e para escolher
connects
aqui definir a
best
grande
and for you
campeã
to
desse
choose and
concurso.
define the biggest champion in
Pro
this
ano que vem aí, o
competition.
Andrés, tem que botar um tango
I think
argentino
next year we have to put an
para os
Argentinian
brasileiros participar
tango
também,
for
colocar
people from
para
Argentina to be able to participate.
Só um detalhe aqui, tá com um problema o QR Code,
Just a
então
little
provavelmente
detail,
vai, daqui a
the
pouquinho
QR code has a problem here. We will
vai mudar o
fix
QR
that.
Code aqui na
If you
tela,
cannot
vai me avisar na
access it,
produção.
the QR code will
Então,
change. So the
espero
production
muito
told me,
que
please
provavelmente esse QR
take
Code
out
vai
the QR code,
existir.
and the QR code will
Queria
come back
chamar
later.
o
But
pessoal
for now,
que
I would like
reside
to
na
call
Argentina,
the people
Argentina
to
Los
see
Hermanos,
a case in
para
Argentina.
compartilhar com a
Los
gente
Hermanos, they have
esse
also a case to
impacto.
share
Põe um
with
vídeo da
us.
Argentina, por
And
favor.
after all, I would like to Andres to comment on that.
Este éxito se debe al gran compromiso de todo el equipo y a la
We
excelencia de la
have great
gestión.
commitment here to the excellence of the plant.
Me enorgullece porque es una empresa que le pone foco a la seguridad día a día.
This is
en
a
su ámbito y
company
es parte de
that
nuestro
works on
compromiso
the
diario.
daily life and safety. And to work in this plant is important because we do everything daily and we have to have aware of things. Awareness.
La diferencia en que hay
The
de otros
difference
trabajos que he
in
tenido,
that we
que acá
have
la seguridad
other
no se negocia.
works we have with here, we are convinced that we have to work with safety. And the differentiator factor is that safety is the unique way. We have many conversations where we are informed to be able to work very well and to be able to talk to ourselves and our colleagues. Implementing good practices. Because each time
Estamos
we
muy
take a
orgullosos
decision
de estos
safe
8 años y
and we
incidentes
cultivate
registrables y esto
tomorrow.
ha sido el fruto del trabajo en equipo y el compromiso de todos.
We
Así
have a
que
team
vamos por
here.
más.
Very nice. Well, first of all, I'd like to thank the team of the plant in Buenos Aires for this 8 year consecutive 8 years, and without any accident registered, and we are registering a registered. We have been registering a team that is 100% committed, and I don't mention only the employees, but everybody who is hired. One thing that we have had in the team of lubricants is the way they work in a very professional way in the basis of the pyramid of incidents. They are specialists in building and identifying unsafety conditions, analyze them, and learn from these situations, and also bring an action plan to avoid these things to happen in a higher way. They inspire me a lot to see this team that is very well committed and passionate by the safety, and that contribute every day to bring this culture that we seek, this culture that makes us better professionals, better people, and that make everybody's lives better. You have listened that they are proud of what they have done in the safety here. We are proud of you. That's what I say, for your passion, your professionalism, and the quality that you work every day. Thank you so much. You said everything. We have had an excellent results that the people in lubricant have had. We have been 8 years without reported incidents. We are proof that it is possible. It is possible to reach our objectives until 2030. It is extremely important, this message from Argentina, that one safety choice will always assure the tomorrow, without any doubt. Very nice. And Musa was telling me here that it's spectacular. That's for everybody to learn the planta solo when they call the plant there in Buenos Aires planta solo. I have been there. It's amazing in all the levels of productivity, safety, commitment. There is a woman in the leadership there in the plant, so it's a very big example. Very nice having them with us here. It is important because we learn here in this day as well. E- Every every good practice that all plants have done. This makes us proud of becoming to all this journey we have. I just received an information that Tamidis, who is manager of SSMA, wants to bring a very nice message to us. Hello, guys. I'm Tamidis, and I come here to give you a very important message. Have you sent safety today? If you haven't done, you still have time. Look for the organizers in your place, and through this card, send safety for someone who you want to acknowledge, and you want to take safety for today and for the future. I'm here. Thank you. Very nice, guys. This people from service, they can guide us in the risks of each activity, and they limit until where we can work with safety. So let's take a look at our fifth video, our fifth case. Hello, guys. I'm Luiz Renato Bobo, and I'm here today in Baja, in this day of the safety, to talk to a very special person, Ariane, who have already incorporated the spirit of Ser Mais Safety. I was talking to Ariane, and she showed me the number of initiatives and quantity of things she does in her life to make her life better and more productive. She has a very nice life story, very nice. Can you please share this with us for people who are listening to us? It's a very big pleasure to be here with you today. Global said, my name is Ariane Jamili. I am married. I don't have kids yet. I want to. I love pets. I have a dog called Isaac. I play beach tennis. I'm not good, but I try. I like traveling, and I believe that we need to work to make dreams come true. And my dreams are knowing many countries. I've known 23, and I want to learn to know more. But something love I have are for people. I believe that my proposal in life is to make people lives better because people who are surrounding us, they need always to be better than they arrived. I felt in this little time we had when we were talking this proposal of making people's lives better. And at Raizen, we have a tool that helps that, the permission for service. How do you see this tool, the permission for service, helping in this improvement of quality in the people's lives that you love so much? So, Gobo, talking about the permission of service, I believe that it really saves lives. You identify all the risks of activity, you can manage these risks, and you start there making the control barriers to mitigate the small deviations that can happen. And the nicest thing is that everybody involved knows all the steps, since from the executor, administrator, and leader, making them to manage these control measurements to make the activities more safety. And when I bring this to the automotive safe maintenance, we know how to use these tools, the permission of service, the POP and PAP, and Sermais helped us to reach this zero accidents. So we could deliver the crop with zero accidents. So this means that there are 400 people sent home safety. On telling a little bit about this training you do with people here, we could see there a little bit of that. Here, I want to show you our the center of training in Raizen. It's agro-industrial. So this space here, we are training 64 young people, and from them, 59% are women. And everything we see as a commitment that we have, even for preparing them for all the parts in our biopark, and also teaching them and bringing the culture of safety in Raizen. There's reinforce our commitment with diversity in the company and our responsibility in bring this value of safety for this young, and preparing them not only professionally but as a citizens for our community. And we have the responsibility with our community, right? And when I get to the reality of Raizen from my personal life, a company that has this very strong, I cannot leave that. Thank you for receiving us for this interview. And today, Ariane, for this special life, what do you want for the future? Safety. Gobo, congratulations, Ariane. I like so much this expression that Gobo created, which is ser mais safe. And I like the vision of Ariane in her vision of transforming the life of people to be better. It's very nice. I loved the concept of permission of service. It will save lives. What is even more important is the energy of Ariane about safety, about being more, ser mais, because this energy will communicate to these young people who are working with her. So maybe, Francis, you could comment something on that? Yeah, he's nice there. I like to see the Sermais and Ariana excited. Our ambassador of Surplus. That's it. Very nice. The case 5 approaching important subjects for us. First, the SERP Mais, which is our excellence program, that has changed the way, the level of our operation. It's visible when we visit the bioparks in general, but in the images shown here were our units in Baja, there were copper in this rank, and it's clear on how we have organized our tools and counting in fact and reflecting all the tools of the 5OS and the operational parts and Kaizen and all the practices of Sermais, how they transform our operations. And last crop will have incredible results, and we are certain that this crop will bring us even more positive surprises, transforming these practices in results, operational results, but especially in the safety of our operation. And the second important theme is the permission of service. I don't know if it's clear for everyone who are connected, but we have been talking about the order of the 100,000 permissions of service in 1 year. And at this moment, we identify and define barriers for all the risks of data activity. Of course, this permission of services, we assure our safety. The permission of service saves lives. Congratulations for Ariane for the messages, and also congratulations for the training information of these young people and these concepts who are important for our lives. Thank you, Francis. I'm sharing here with you my screen and some comments you can see. Wow, it already got stuck in my mind. This music, this lyrics, this sticky music. Amazing. Congratulations. I'm just sharing here some comments. You rocked. Congratulations for your cultural. And this has been even better every day. They are really praising us here. They are clapping hands for everybody. There are lots of comments. Please send your comment here. So remember that the QR code here on the screen. Can you please put it back? I think it's time for us to announce who is the great champion. So I will leave Jaji and Rosa to talk about it. How is the process of deciding who was a champion? Let's take a look here. Who? The comments are fantastic. And I think we are learning a lot here. But people, it's time. After many musics, lots of votes, we have the biggest champion music chosen by the audience. And Rosa, how is it? How is that? Oh, Ward, we have like an Oscar envelope, and it's like the Oscar goes to. Guys, I would like to congratulate everyone who participated with their teams and made our day of safety much nicer. If you haven't had the opportunity of seeing the videos, go to workplace, take a look. I spent the whole weekend seeing these videos. They have very important messages on safety, and they strengthen a lot the safety. The fight was very tight, but we need to have a champion. So let's open up here. Who was the winner? And the winner is the Samba of Ilha do Governador. Congratulations. Yeah, lots of people participating. Everybody is very nice. Congratulations to everyone who contributed with the videos. It's a very music that is sticky to the next carnival. Just for you to show, Ilha do Governador is the winner. Very nice. Now, in the second place, can we say or no? Only the first one? No, we will talk about it later on. So let's very quickly here. We are a little bit late. This day of safety was incredible. I'm very happy of seeing many actions, interactions of our teams and plants, bioparks, airports, and the fields. And even for the people who are in Houston, Geneva, and our partners. There are lots of people watching on YouTube, reinforcing our commitment with safety. I would like to give the word to my colleagues on the table. We are heading to the end of this event. I would like to have a fast reflection. If you can about it and the people on the video who are coming. So, and Jaji, please. First of all, I would like to thank for this day. It was very nice. I think everybody who participated and made this happen was a success. I'm very proud of seeing everything that was brought here and all the challenges and how much this culture of SSMA is very put genuinely in the daily life of everyone, even in our businesses and even home, that brought this creativity of the people. So congratulations. Thank you for everything you have done. And let's keep having safety in the DNA of our businesses. Now, Tamazo. Tamazo, please, a brief conclusion. And after Tomaso, we go to Andres. Thank you, Musa. I think my reflection is the pride of being able to belong to this, waking up to go work, knowing that this culture of safety is big and respect people. And this is a pride for me. I think we must, as a society, to expand to our partners, transporters, and the community surrounding our activities. I'm very honored of participating
Vamos lá, Andrés.
with you here.
Tá com você.
Andres, I would like just to express the trust that you give me and the enthusiasm and talent and commitment that I see in the teams. We have an agenda of actions today that which is impressive. But for us, the day of safety is every day. We have a very nice team. We have knowledge. We have systems. That's how we go. And putting all the energy of ours to make this culture of safety that we want to build together.
Também depois eu vou passar para a Rosa, que é a nossa estreante aqui,
And
mas ela
afterwards, I will give to Haza, which is launching. But Francis, please, your final words for your small team of more than 34,000 people. Very nice, Musa. I will take my time here to thank all the team that delivers safety in our daily life. To assure our safety and the safety of our colleagues is what we have as more valuable. All of us here engaged, I am sure, we are sure that we will go to the zero accidents in a 100% safety operation. Thanks for your commitment and let's go. Because I think this harvest will be amazing and very safety.
Rosa, eu sei que estava no script, mas eu te botar aqui
And as I knew it was on the script, but let me put
Eu acho
here.
que o Dia da Segurança é muito
I
importante,
think
né,
the
para a
day of
gente
safety is
reafirmar
very
o nosso
important
compromisso
for
com a
us to
segurança,
reassure our commitment
né?
with
Nas
safety
nossas operações, segurança
in
tem que
our
ser um valor e é um
operations.
valor, é
Safety
muito
needs to
importante
be a
para a gente.
value, and
Como
it
valor, a
is
gente tem
very
que falar
important to
assim,
us.
tem que
And as a
nortear
value,
as
we
nossas
always need to talk
decisões,
about it. We
né?
need to
E
guide our
principalmente tem que estar
decisions,
à vista,
and
né? Então é eu
especially it
cuidando
needs
de
to be
mim,
there
eu cuidando do
visible.
outro, eu
It's myself
cuidando de
taking care of
sempre, para que a gente
myself, of
realmente
the others,
mantenha
of
aí
you, for us to
as nossas
assure
operações seguras,
our
né?
operations very
Obrigado,
safety.
Rosa.
Thank you very much, Hasa. Uh, Only one word to thank everyone who participated in this day. Safety is much more than a moment of safety. It's a thing of every day, of every minute. And I count on all of you
Obrigado.
to
Aproveitando
do
aí
this.
o
Thank
Ricardo
you. And
Philip,
I
graças a Deus
taking
agora
this
estamos
Ricardo Philip to
estudando
finish
ao longo do
highlighting
nosso
everything we
processo.
saw during this live on
Segurança é o reflexo do
safety.
futuro da
The
Raízen,
safety
né?
is what
Então,
will
ela reflete
build Raizen's future.
a
It
pessoas, o
reflects our
processo, o
people,
ambiente,
our
sempre
processes in the
segurança
environment.
implica
It's extremely important to
tratar as pessoas
know all the
próximas,
tools that we are putting into
então esse
practices, a
compromisso
very
com atitudes seguras,
safe environment.
que cada
This
pessoa
commitment
fazendo
with
junto,
safe
aqui juntos,
activities, and
em
each person
segurança,
here
que
together
consiga tudo
will
que a
be
gente quer,
safe until
né?
this future that we want
Agradecer todo mundo aí
become a reality. I would
a
like to
ação desse evento,
thank you all for the
sempre muito
preparation of this
especial,
event. It wasn't
não só
simple. We tried to do something different.
sempre
People from the
obrigado aí
communication always innovating.
pela ajuda.
Philip,
Eu queria
thank you so
também,
much for your
eu
help.
sempre trago
And I would
um
like
tema pessoal
I
nas
always
minhas
bring
conversas.
something personal in my
Nessas
conversations.
minhas últimas férias,
And
eu tive um acidente
in
grave com a minha
my
filha mais nova,
last
Covid.
vacations, I have a
Fritando
very
como
bad
pai,
accident with
foi
my
muito
younger
desconfortável.
daughter.
E quando eu vejo
I
essa
haven't
família,
suffered so much before.
essa questão
And
de
as I see in
imaginar pessoas que
Raizen,
sofrem acidentes,
I imagine
se torna
people who
tão a
suffer
responsabilidade é enorme. Eu
accident
como CEO da
surrounding us. So
companhia,
it's a big
quero garantir que essa nossa
responsibility.
empresa aqui se
Me,
torne mais
as part of the
segura.
company, I want to
Então
assure
não
that
tem
this
nada mais
company
importante para a gente do
gets
que
more
segurança.
safe.
Então a
This is
mensagem para
not
todo mundo é: vamos
There's
tomar
nothing
conta
more
da nossa
important than
safra,
that. So
colocar
let's
isso
go
como
for
prioridade
another with our
e
harvest,
fazer
putting it
disso uma
in the
realidade como
first
sempre
place
foi.
and
Na
making it
próxima live
a
espero ter outra
priority as
pessoa
it
participando.
has
Obrigado,
always been.
gente. Muito
Let's
obrigado.
go for the next live. I
Boa tarde.
wait for everybody here
Bom, gente.
participating. Good afternoon, everyone. Very good.